See, that's still a bit weird. That's still kind of weird. The fact that there are 8 chunks here and it doesn't, if I press K on those, the fact that it doesn't take all of those is a little bizarre. If I shift K, that works, but like if you have them spread out, I mean, it's a small thing, right? Like, that's not a big problem, but still. A pipe would be better than a redstone clock, to be honest. Yes, this is true. That is definitely true. Like some kind of fluiduct, maybe, from thermal expansion. Like just 2 copper and a lead ingot could work quite nicely. I don't think we've quite got what it takes yet to make the conduits from Endo.io, like the fluid conduits, do require fused glass, which I'm pretty sure means that we have to go through and make the alloy smelter, right? Or at least the basic alloy smelter. So we can't really do that just yet, but that's fine. Also, I'm not in such a rush to get iron. Like, I think this will do fine for the time being. Like, it's up and running and it's working. And it's probably going to get us the iron fast enough. So I'm just going to leave that as it is for the time being. Let's grab all of these bricks. And so, essentially, all we're going to do here is just craft up a bunch of bonsai pots. I don't really think we need that many. Is this wood in the middle here? Is it really that cheap? I thought it was iron, which would have made it a little bit expensive. Is it just a piece of wood? I have forgotten the recipe for the bonsai pot. It's dirt. That makes a lot more sense than wood or iron. We'll throw a piece of dirt in there. We don't need 12 bonsai pots, I don't think. I think for the time being, like 5 will probably be fine. And so if we quickly go and craft up 5 hoppers, we can turn all of those nice and easily into hopping bonsai pots, thus allowing us to get just a ton of wood, a ton of apples, and not really have to worry about any of this going forward, which is very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and craft all of those up. And then in terms of making an apple sapling, I think we are going to have to grow just a couple of standard oak saplings first to try and get our first 2 apples. Again, because if memory serves me right, I'm fairly certain that it's 3 apples and 1 oak sapling to make an apple oak sapling. Check the drop chance in JEI. I think oaks and apple oaks both have 20% apple chance. Really? Let's have a look. Apple. Chance 20%, and then apple oak. Apple oak. You are correct, it is also 20%, and so there is really no point in us crafting apple oak saplings. It would appear that all we need to do is just throw down the standard oak saplings and they will do the job just fine. Again, this is very temporary. We're going to move these pretty soon. Actually, I guess it probably makes more sense, if I'm thinking about it, to do something like, well, first of all, for us to make an axe so that I don't have to keep breaking these by hand, but it probably makes a bit more sense for us to make 2 double chests and 1 single chest like that, right? Boom, 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 and boom. Nice. So they're not the quickest thing in the world, but slowly and surely, over time, that will go ahead and produce a bunch of wood, but more importantly, a bunch of apples, which we can then go ahead and throw into our furnace, cook them up into normal apples, taking it from half a heart of hunger and half a heart of saturation, all the way up to 4 hearts of hunger and 6 chicken legs worth of saturation. That is freaking-tastic. I love it. So good. So, now that that is done, we've got apples ready to go. We've got apples being cooked up for us, slowly but surely. And so whenever we're hungry, we can just come and grab those, throw them into the furnace, and we've got a nice source of food. Over here, we've got iron being made continuously, which is quite nice. All of those iron blocks come down into the chest. We do have the mechanical user that is automatically sitting, or ready to automatically sit over in here. All we need to do now is go ahead and collect all of the stuff that comes out of that sieve. I did miss a bonsai pot there, but that is now ready to go. Maybe? It says oak sapling, but it's not growing. It was a torch? Excuse me? No. What? That's opposite. That's are they good all of them on one? That's interesting. So you can't have a torch above a bonsai pot like that. That's interesting. I guess I'll get rid of that and put. We don't even have a torch like this, but that's interesting. I never knew that was the case. What bizarre setup. Now that's set up, the next thing I want to work on is automatically picking up all of the stuff that is acquired by sifting with a mechanical user. Then we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a vacuum hopper, specifically the vacuum hopper from oak blocks, which requires 1 piece of obsidian, 1 hopper, and then 1 eye on each end. And now to get the iron blade up, of course, blaze powder, and to get blaze powder, we of course have to go, I think, I was going to say to the nether, but I'm actually fairly certain we can sift for it if we sift dust. Maybe? Yeah, okay, so we don't have to go to the nether, but if we open up our quest book, which I believe smelting at a rate of 3x. The question does give us information on how we can make that faster. We also might want to look at getting that set up quickly. Like, fire is fine. So if we go and get like one piece of nether and I can light that on fire, we've got automatically just increase the smelting speed there. So the mega torch is 10, which we might actually be able to make. I don't know if it's worth it, because it does require we use both of our 2 diamonds, as well as 2 blocks of gold. And the 2 blocks of gold are not going to be too bad. We've got 47 gold here, which is like 11 blocks worth of 11 ingots worth, which is 22. Not that 11 chunks, which is 22 ingots, which is, you know, more than 2 blocks. So we could make this, but I think it's probably going to be in our best interest to try and go straight for the Yellorium. We don't have any Yellorium, and I've got a sneaking suspicion that you don't get Yellorium until you upgrade to a diamond sniffer mesh. It's going to be my assumption. Or you do get it from iron, and it's a 1% chance. I'm starting to think maybe I didn't sift sand. I think I sifted gravel and dust with the iron sniffer mesh. I don't think I sifted sand with the iron sniffer mesh, which is why I think we don't have any Yellorium. But if we only need 9 Yellorium to get up to a 20 times multiplier on the crucible here, I think what I might do real quick is just get a bunch of sand, throw it into... Oh, but you know what? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me get 1 blaze powder. Let's craft that up with 1 ender pearl, like an eye bender. Let's just make the vacuum hopper, put it down, and then put the sand in. I was going to try and put the sand in before I made the vacuum hopper, but that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. We'll just take you, we'll go make 1 more vanilla hopper, and we will be just good to go. It is an 8% chance, yeah. That's a 1 time thing. Oh, excuse me, good sir. This is not a open for business permit shop. I am not inviting you into my place of residence. Please become deceased. I am currently at 0 deaths on this server and would very much so like to retain that legacy. Holy heck, get the freaking torches down here. Jeez! Can't handle that. Why vacuum hopper? No item collector. Item collector. These ones here from random things, I assume these could be more expensive. They are. Like, they're better. But it does require 3 obsidian, and I have 1 obsidian. But anyway, yeah, so that's really the only reason why we need to vacuum hopper. We can change it later to the faster item collector once we've got obsidian automated and once we've got lava automated. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and combine all of this stuff, of course, with a hopper. Like so. And nice. Alright, so for now, I'm going to wipe this guy down. I think putting it here should do just fine. If I output on that side, if I output on this side, right here, that's going to push all the items directly into that small storage crate. It might not quite reach over here, which one we might have to move this little stuff that we've got, but we can go ahead and test that real quick. If I go in some sand, let's see if that can collect everything in the area. Hopefully it will. Maybe. It's a big change here. I don't need grid power for this, do I? It does say grid power on there, but that's out of 0. Like, I don't think we actually need it. I'm going to take this out of there, just to make sure. So, yeah, this uses no... That's weird. This uses no grid power, but if there's something else in the network that needs grid power, that's not going to work. That's interesting. Like, it stops working. That is interesting. So that kind of works. I think this is trying to get there, but it's just like, it's getting... Oh, I guess it's not trying to get there. So, yeah, looks like that doesn't work. Oh, which one? I guess that we might as well put the vacuum hopper like on top of what we have to do instead. Alright, let me get off the system real quick so I don't start picking up all the trash. But yeah, we've got our first piece of oil, which is nice. I'm going to very quickly here grab like a foot of cobblestone. Empty out my inventory, everything's not cobblestone. And then shift K to get all the compressed cobblestone. That does work. Yeah, again, it's such a bizarre little quirk, the fact that it makes one in each slot. But anyway, give that last piece of compressed cobblestone there. I think we might also need another 1, instead of fairly set my 1 row between the sections when I was doing all my sifting. Again, might as well make an iron one. We've got a good amount of iron at this point, so there's really no reason not to. And I might even go as far as to make like an iron hammer, like a compressed iron hammer, so we can run just a little bit faster and get a little bit more durability out of it. Like, again, we've got so much iron that I really don't think it's going to matter too much. We can get more iron so quickly, right, that it just seems silly not to. So we'll go for 8 more of those, craft those up. Can I shift pair these? No. I guess that's because there's only 1 of them, right? don't think I was going to say we should probably look at upgrading the rest of our flint stiffen meshes to iron stiffen meshes, but really, given this is automatic, I guess we could I could wait and do that between streams, so it's just a case of getting all the iron, getting all the flint, extracting them and replacing them, which could be a little bit tedious, really. So I'll do that between episodes. But now, the next thing I want to do is harken back to the grid power a little bit and look at making ourselves a water mill. If we get a water mill, we can look at like the speed of bridging, we can make our stuff just a little bit faster. You already have a little bit in the way of stoneburn. We can grab that, we can grab a bit of redstone, let's also grab that one resonating redstone crystal, and then finally let's also grab some stakes as well. Now we do need 8 redstone launcher, we've got 9 redstone in total, so it looks like we are going to have to do a little bit of dust sifting fairly soon because we want to keep up with the crafting. We are almost out of redstone, which is not the best, but it's an easily fixable situation. That one to you, and then prepare all this stuff. And so, if every certain right, I'm fairly certain all we can do here is grab 2 buckets of water. Again, eventually we'll set up an area specifically for the water mills, because we're going to have more water mills than we have right now. But for now, I'm just going to grab my iron hammer, which I made before the session, just making clearing out areas just a little easier. This thing is super cheap today, by the way. It's just 2 more iron than a pickaxe, and you can do the 3x3 mining, which I really like. Again, we can probably use extra utilities and stuff like that. I mean, it takes some work to make a better hammer that is repairable. But for now, we're going to throw down a water mill, we're going to throw down a water bucket, we're going to grab one more water bucket real quick and throw that down in the other corner. We're going to put one source block in each corner of this, and that should produce 16 grid power, which is a crazy amount of grid power. And so now, not only does our resonator work automatically if we put the polished stone in there, it'll automatically produce that stone burn without us having to grind on an angle mill, which is quite nice. But instead, I did that out, and I'm going to see how much grid power is required to start using these speed upgrades. So, you'll see it's going quite slowly here. If I put in 1, how much grid power does that require? It requires 1 grid power. If I put in 16, it requires 20. That's too much. If I put in 8, look at that. Look at that speed increase. I like it. That's quite nice. And then if we put that up to 12, 12 is just too much. So I'm going to put that up to 11. 11 seems to be okay. So 1 water mill seems to do just fine. I'm really glad that that's not being hooked up there. But that's already going quite a bit faster than it was before, which is real nice. Real nice indeed. And already we're up to that 9 uranium that we need. And so if we just go ahead and smell that up in our furnace here, we'll have that block of uranium in no time, which is quite nice. As it's basically something straight out of an understanding page on Twitter. What do you mean? It's beautiful. It's got the stone on the walls, the big old crane, the holes in the wall. Oh. Put a crane over the hopper, it's not symmetrical. Is that better? I guess in that way as well, we're not going to get things stuck on the crate either, right? Like everything should make its way into the crate just fine, which is quite nice. The next step, I guess, is getting to the point where we are automatically making the sand. So, we're taking the cobblestone directly out of the cobblestone generator, which we can probably look into upgrading as well fairly soon here, and then having that be turned from cobblestone to gravel, gravel into dirt, dirt into sand, sand into dust, and sieving all of those individually. We probably don't need to auto-sieve dirt. Like, I don't think there's anything that we get from sieving dirt that we need a large amount of, really, and so we can probably hold off on sifting that, but we should definitely be sifting gravel for the diamonds and the emeralds and the lapis and the coal, sieving sand for the allurium, I guess, as well as for those prosperity shards, which we use to get into mystical agriculture, as well as sifting dust to get things like redstone, blaze powder, bone meal. You get the idea. So really, we do want to be sifting all 3 of those where possible, but before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's do something like that, get a block of uranium, and if the science is right, we should be able to pick up this crucible, hopefully without falling into the lava, good stuff. And then my thought process here is that if we just do a little, okay, chat, it's gonna look a little bad, okay? Look at that 20, look at the top there, 20x, oh, I love it. You don't need me to tell you that it's gonna look bad, right? Like, you know it's gonna look bad. When you come to the Gaming on Caffeine live stream, you know it's gonna look bad. But what we can do now is we can pull the cobblestone out of there, automatically into the crucible, and then up and out into some form of tank. Now, we've only got 1 redstone, and if we were going to make something like the item conduit from Ender.io, we need the alloy smelter, so we can't do that. If we're going to use the item duct from thermal expansion, we need to get a redstone servo to automatically pull out. And so, even though they are just 100% almost...
Sa anong ATM? Credit card.
Objectively, maybe the worst kind of pipe in the game. I'm gonna use, I think, a little bit of buildcraft pipes. It's so long since I've used buildcraft pipes, and so I'm thinking what I might do here is I might use buildcraft pipes and wooden gear, and then if I right-click this, we can rotate it so that it looks like that. And now if I do this, items can come in through these kind of like opaque sides and go out into the crucible here. Look at that. Oh.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really...
To go. This is how you create what is called a lag machine. I'm an expert in making these on modern Minecraft servers. It's fast. It's making lava quite quickly, but it's also pouring out way too fast. You know? So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just it's a fixable solution actually. It's a fixable problem here. I think all we're gonna do is a little bit of rooting around the back, right? I'm getting ready to hit this thing. Stop. No. Well, give me a second. If we do, I don't want to do that. I want to go up here. So I'm going to do this. Now, can I make that side? Is there only really one side I can change here? Can I only have one output? By the way, if you're attempting to use buildcraft pipes, clay pipes are a better option than iron pipes. That's actually a genius idea. I forgot, because clay pipes will only connect to other pipes, right? So let me see. Do we have any clay? We do. Is clay just this? No, that'd be too easy. I'm guessing it's blocks of clay. Yeah. So we can put this here, right? And that would stop. Wait. Oh no, clay pipe's an insertion pipe. Excuse me. Oh, it's a sandstone pipe. There were so many pipes. So like sandstone pipes are pipes that only connect to other pipes, which we could make. Now use a structural pipe. I forget so much about all these things. Like the structural pipe, I think that's not a part of... Oh no, it is right there, cobblestone structure pipe. So the structure pipe, again, if I'm not mistaken, is going to let us block off part of the system here. So if I do that, I have to craft them out. There we go. Okay, it's coming back to me. Pipe plug. So you can put a pipe plug down.
Ano to? Ganda naman. Pero parang bangat. I-strip ko na lang yung ano ba? Adventure. Okay. So, papalitan niyo yung ito. Sige. Ito yung lagyan natin. Kasi, yung ito. Ala. Magiging lucky coin siya. Ayan. Kung yan, okay ito. salvage ko ng oro.
Kaya wala tayong gagawin ngayon. Ang pangat lang kasi nung resolution nito. Maayos.